of stuff, like for instance, there are things that would happen in a home, and if the pastor said this, the bishop said that, why did he not behave like the bishop said? No, that's you bullying me. You don't want me to be me. You understand? And like they say, sometimes they say, men, you beat women and all that. I've never raised my hands against her. That's how bad it is. But then she would wake up one day and tell me she's no longer getting married. She's not marrying anymore. And that's it. And being in the United States, there's nothing you can do. She brought a divorce paper to me for me to sign and threatened me that if I don't sign it, she would deal with me in the United States. And that's a Christian. You understand? I see someone in the comments say you should have reminded her of the vows. What vows? Someone is talking about going to courts and packing. I went to church. I was at church. By the time I got back, she and her brother packed her things out of my house. Everything was gone. The house was empty when I got back.
And you didn't do anything to this lady?
Nothing. Nothing.
So what was her reason?
Well, that I was not a gentleman. I don't carry her purse the way I used to carry before. I don't open doors for her the way I used to open doors for her anymore. Yeah, those are her reasons. And then 6 months later, she comes back begging, I made a mistake. I lost a good man. No, it's the same man. You understand? Just because why? The Christian thing. Because I don't do fellowship, I don't wake up in the night and pray. No, come on. You understand? These things are breaking homes and families every day.
Mr. Vitek, somebody is asking in the comment section, why did you stop opening doors for her?
Well, this is the thing. I started this tradition from Nigeria, right? I was the one that started it. And when I got here, just imagine you come into a new country where you work 16 hours on the ground. 16 hours where they are paying you peanuts. And then after that, you then go and open a door. After you're tired, you're opening doors even after leaving work too, because you worked in the same place on the ground. You understand? I mean, under the table, not on the ground. Under the table, that's the word Oluwale level. After working 16 hours, you have to do all that. You have to help her carry purse. You have to do this. No, I was the kind of a man that cooked. Even till date, I cook. I cook, I clean, I do everything because I love cleanliness. I love to be clean. I love my environment to be clean. I do it till date. But the only thing that disqualified me to be her man, was the fact that I was not waking up to pray with her. I was not waking up to do the whole Christian thing. I was not opening doors because I see those opening doors as frivolous excuses. It's not a big deal. I started a tradition. I started a tradition of holding her purse even when we were at church. You understand? It was something I started. And it's not enough. When you ask the question there, why did I stop? It is not enough for a woman to leave a man because you stopped opening doors and you stopped carrying her purse. Are you kidding me? Come on. You understand? The only thing I could say was the thing where they hungry you, their side. And that was it. And I later proved it because at the end of the day, when she came back begging, she related her experience. All the men out there were just make we chop, but nobody wants to commit. So my dear, let me not take much of your time. I just want to say that you're doing good. And this very idea you came up with this evening is the best. Trust me, because when you have people who have like minds, trust me, they would always work together. They would always work in oneness and in one accord. Now, I'll deviate a very little bit. Growing up, my grandmother brought a deity to the house that she worshipped. And that deity was called the god of fertility. There are so many people that she helped. This was a deity that she would sit down and say, somebody should buy me chicken today, or I want to eat chicken today. Guess what? Before 4 p.m., somebody will come and give child chicken. In that same street where I lived, there was a young man that went and stole. His name was Rasaki. This guy stole, and I'm not trying to shade any tribe or whatever in Nigeria. This guy stole, and the lady that he stole from kept hitting this gong along the street and saying, whoever took my whatever should bring it back, please. I need it back in 2 days' time. And this young man refused. And what happened? On the third day, he was found swollen inside his room. If all those was still what was going on in Nigeria till date, our politicians wouldn't be stealing. People wouldn't be stealing. Kidnapping won't happen because they know. Growing up in Benin City, if you go to Oba Market in Benin and steal rice or beans, if you cook it from now till next year, it will never be done. That was what we were told growing up. And I heard people talk about it, like, yeah, that people experienced it. But today, people can steal from anywhere. Why? Because there is that thing, we've lost that, our identity, that thing that our forefathers worshipped. You know, that's me digressing now. So I don't want to take much of your time, my dear Evie. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate all you're doing. Please keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vitex. Thank you. Crazy things are really happening though. Like, so anyways, I think at this point I've come to the end of the live. So I see you guys next time. Yeah. I thought they go. I will even stay here longer than I thought I would. So see you guys next time. I want to try and be going live more often.